Hello, I'm Quantem and welcome to another one of my videos. This is cooking show of yet unnamed. I'm thinking maybe bachelor cooking maybe, or cooking for those that need to learn. I'm not sure yet. But in this episode, we're going to be making egg sandwiches. Egg sandwiches are easy, they're quick. Uh, you can turn them into breakfast sandwiches really easy, I suppose, with the addition of breakfast meats. Either way, they're very tasty. So let's get to the kitchen.
Okay, so here we are with the sandwiches. Now, the next thing about an egg sandwich is you can pretty much add just about anything you want, depending on what you like and what you have available. I got a couple of some cheddar cheese here, 2 eggs. These are extra large just because that's what I happen to have. You may want to add more depending on what you have. And I got mayo and some mustard for the actual bread. Now I got the pan on medium heat. You can kind of see it's warming up right now. I'm kind of waiting for that to warm up, because one of the worst things you can do when you're cooking is use a pan that's too cold. You really need to give it time to heat up, and that's really a patience thing. And you don't want to put it on high because everything just kind of flash cooks and you don't really have time. But what we can do while that's warming up, I actually like my bread a little toasted. Now this is this is just some white bread that I had. That's actually a little thinner than I like. I usually like it thicker. This is just kind of what I had. And I'm actually going to toast it in my toaster oven here, which you can't see. Set to the lowest. I just want to add a little crispiness to it, opposed to any, real toasting. I guess kind of dry it out. Now, one thing that I do like doing with the eggs, and you do this if you only have like smaller eggs, because they come in like 3 or 4 different sizes. These are extra large. That's the ones I have. But if you have like medium or small ones, you can actually use something called like a blender. You can actually use a blender. I have something called a Magic Bullet, which is like a personal blender. Then you can kind of put those in there together and just kind of zip it up. And one of the best things about that is you could actually do that and putting things to help like flavor the eggs, like sour cream maybe, or just some salt and pepper. In this case, I'm not going to do it, but it's a really great idea in my opinion. So let's see here. This is warming up still, and what I'm going to do here is just dribble some water on it and watch it. See if it sits or if it skitters about. I'll give it a little bit longer to warm up before I do anything, but it's pretty close to being ready. Now, egg sandwiches, like I said before, you can add just about anything to them. I mean, I have the cheese here. You can add ham. Any kind of meat you really have kind of helps stack it up. I don't have any right now, but whatever's available really. And right now we're just waiting for the pan to warm up. Give it another minute or so, and then we'll see. And I'll just fast forward through this part, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's see if it's ready again. Okay, that's good. It's ready to go. Put the other bread here. Okay, so I've heard somewhere that you're not supposed to do this with this non-stick pan. You're probably not supposed, probably don't need to. But I find that using a little non-stick spray. This is just actually, so some generic non-stick spray. We'll just put that on here. And that really just helps the eggs not stick. It helps with cleanup as well, if you care about that, which I do heavily. And now you just kind of put. Now that the pan's ready to go, you put the eggs on one on each side. Now, another thing that's kind of important, see these runny bits in the middle, the yolk? Unless you happen to have a good deal of mess as you eat, because then, as you bite into them, they're going to fry, or they're going to come out. And so you want to kind of stab those, make sure they're separated. So I'm kind of do this too. And this is actually why I like... this is actually why I like combining them in the blender, because it just makes it easier. Not to worry about sticking to stuff. So while the eggs are actually just about done, so you can actually get the bread ready. Plus 1, 2, grab some, so you can make sure you have a fork, or not a fork, but a knife. Now, I like mayonnaise, so this is why I'm putting this on there. Probably you can put on whatever you want. Whether if you don't like mayonnaise, put something else on. Or, there's probably all kinds of stuff out there that would work really well. Okay, so there's that. A little mustard. So, if you look over on the, looks like the eggs are just about done. Eggs, that's one reason I love eggs. They take no time at all. Honestly. And with that, because they're eggs, you can actually turn off the heat and just, specifically because I have an electric stove and the coils underneath it stay hot for a long time afterwards. So let those cook up a little more, kind of finish them off, that way the middles are cooked, and then we'll go back to the bread and get that ready. We have cheese on one side and cheese on the other. This is cheese I have. Any would really work. I enjoy cheddar cheese more than most though, or most other kinds, so that's what I'm using. Man, I mean, eggs are amazing for this, because it lets you, eggs are great. They let you kind of combine stuff that would or not be ordinarily be, but, Okay, so it looks like those are done. Let's see here. Oh yeah. So we just put one here, and then put one here, and then the reveal. And here we are. This is it. These are the 2 sandwiches that we just made in less than 10 minutes, which for some places you can't get fast food or you can't get fast food or delivery that quick. So as you can see, they look great, and I really can't wait to eat. So I'm gonna dig into this. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if you did, and leave a comment. I'll see you guys on the next one.